a company that produces credit scores has just released a new credit scoring system that will change how your credit score is calculated. But the question is, how has it actually changed and how will it affect us and our credit scores today? Because we know that credit scoring companies are constantly trying to improve their system to better predict which people will default on their loans, their credit cards, and will not pay them back. Because if they can more accurately predict that, then the lenders, the banks, the credit card companies will be much more prone to use that credit scoring system, so they're incentivized to make it as good as they possibly can. And this new Fico score is supposed to be better than ever. And I have looked through the different ways that they compute it, and it doesn't bring in any new elements that previous scores did not, but it does slightly tweak which elements are proportional to the other ones and how they affect our total credit score at the end of the day. So the 3 top things that will affect your credit more than ever in this new system is first, late payment. So whether it's a credit card, a boat payment, a mortgage, whatever it is, late payments more than ever will ding your credit. So make sure that you don't make any late payments, especially now that people are going to be using this new system. Number 2, credit cards. So credit cards now have a heavier weight in the calculation, so make sure that you pay your credit cards off every month. And number 3, the third thing that has a little more weight in the new system is personal loans. So often when people have high amounts of credit card debt or other types of personal debt, they consolidate it and refinance it, put it into one loan, and often when they do that, they still rack up debt because their spending habits aren't fixed. And this new credit system is really going to penalize those people that consolidate but also keep racking up debt on the side. So make sure that if that sounds like you, if you consolidated, put everything into one, but you still haven't controlled your spending enough to stop racking up debt elsewhere, make sure you get that taken care of because it will affect your credit more than ever. But it is also very important to note that most lenders do not adopt these new systems, these new credit scoring systems right away. It often takes years for them to be really used predictably and often by mortgage companies, by credit card companies. So these changes will take some time to integrate in, but it is good to really get a head start on them and to realize that we need to be doing something now if we want results later when it comes to our credit score, because it takes time. Often when people want to, let's say, buy a house, they hey, my credit's not good, let's go open a few credit cards and really build some credit. Well, that dings your credit. And it could really take time to have that build up and really make a positive difference in your credit. So start early so that you can reap the benefits later. And with credit, it can be extremely easy to really go down the rabbit hole of all the nitty-gritty details of how the credit score is calculated, what exactly to do to make it perfect. And I think for most people, this really doesn't make any sense. I think even with this new credit scoring system, it is so important to stick to the basics, the things that we know that work over time. And that is just paying your bills on time. No late payments. Don't overextend yourself. And don't take too many credit cards, too many credit lines out at the same time. That will ding your credit. Just be conservative, be smart, don't overextend yourself. And your credit, regardless of what the credit scoring system is, it will increase over time. So again, just be conservative, be smart about it, and you will reap the benefits over time. And again, I hope this is helpful information for you in improving your credit and your life today, but it has to be taken into action. You have to do something for any results to be seen in your life. So please take action today. If credit is something that you should be working on, then please do the things that you know you should do to improve your credit today. And please, if you have any questions, comments, put them in the comments below. I'll try to get back to everyone that I possibly can, and I will see you next week.